It's a hazy afternoon here at the Swagger Center, but that won't stop us from bringing another playoff edition of Platypi Baseball here on the Classic Cookie Gaming Sports Network. I'm Cookie Cutter, ready to call another exciting Platypi ball game. But first, the starting lineup for your Platypi. Leading off in playing second base is Kitty Kaufman. Batting second, playing right field, Hera O'Wugliams. Platypi McStevens out at shortstop again, batting third. In the cleanup spot, it's Muffin Studwick. He's out in left field. Scooter Sandbrick playing first base and batting fifth. Sky Rodriguez is over at third base and batting sixth. This is where things get a little bit different. Linda Hand will be patrolling center field today. She'll be batting seventh. Jude Harrell behind the dish. He'll be batting 8th, and Rufus Zumar, the pitcher, will be batting 9th. The first time in the playoffs that the Platypi pitcher will actually be batting in the 9 spot. And now, here is the Overdogs lineup. Kasia Inman will be playing shortstop, batting first. Batting second, Robin Ewan, left field. Batting third is Aria Medina. She's playing right field. Playing first base and batting cleanup is Sakta Song. Elroy Action. He'll be playing second base and batting fifth for the Overdogs. Playing center field and batting sixth will be Yvette Victorino. Over there at third base and batting seventh will be Rhonda Horn. Behind the dish and batting eighth for the Overdogs will be Samuel Perez. And starting out on the bump will be Carrie Wayward. She's batting ninth. In this best of 5 conference finals series, the Platypi are leading the Overdogs 2-1. The winner will go on to the championship series to face the Wild Pigs. But now, it's time to play ball. Kitty Kaufman steps up to the plate against Carrie Wayward. This one's grounded up the middle, fielded by Inman. Throw to first in time for out number 1. Here's Hera O'Wugliams, a .294 average, 1 homer and 5 RBIs here in the playoffs. Carrie Wayward featuring a cutter, as this one's fouled down the first base line. A cutter, a slider, curve, and changeup. She has a 1.25 whip, 4.5 ERA, and 7 strikeouts as Hera O'Wugliams will line this one to the center fielder Yvette Victorino, who takes it in easily for out number 2. Here's Platypi McStevens, .438 average in the playoffs, 1 homer and 2 RBIs. This one foul off the roof of the Platypi dugout. Ball 1, outside. 2-1. Platypi looking to clinch today. 2-2. While the Overdogs looking to just stay in it to force a game 5. This one, though, hit a long way, deep, back, out of there. He must have eaten a steak before this one because Beefcake McStevens has gone yard to make it 1-0. Platypi, his second homer of the year. It went 371 feet and his third RBI. And by the year, I mean the playoffs. That is my bad. But Muffin Studwick with a homer, 9 RBIs, and a .417 average on the playoffs will quickly go 2-0. Now this one lined left center field. Yvette Victorino will play it on a hop. And that is a 2-out single from Muffin Studwick. So, Beefcake and Muffin trying to get something going here. Let's see if we can put up a crooked number. Scooter Sandbrick with his .588 average, 4 homers and 16 RBIs will step up. And oh, he puts a charge into this one into right field, but caught by Aria Medina to end things here in the first inning. But as we head to the bottom of the first, it's 1-0 Platypi. Kasia Inman will step up. She'll foul it back. She's got a .405 average, 1 homer and 8 RBIs, and she'll ground this one up the middle and off the glove of the diving Kitty Kaufman. Will roll into center field. She'll get up and get to it and throw it into second base. It's a single for Kasia. Robin Yu steps up, and now it's a line drive into right field off the yellow line. That's going to be a single. And Medina will get over to third base. Sorry, Inman will get over to third base. Medina will step up to the plate. And Rufus Zumar now a 5 ERA, 1.44 whip, and 6 strikeouts in the playoffs. Trying to get that whip back lower after it just climbed a bit. 0-2 now quickly to Medina. And that's fouled into the third base dugout. Up and in, ball 1. Rufus, 4-seam, 2-seam. So that's low. A fork, which you just saw there, and a curve and a slide. And oh, strike 3, a Whirly Bird special. on the two-seamer. Now Sadka Song will step up to the plate. Pickoff attempt to first, and oh my goodness. It's well over the head of Scooter Sandberg. It's going to get into the right field foul territory. Run will score, and the runner at first will get all the way over to third base with 1 out. Ball game tied. Infield will play halfway depth. This one into right field. Williams under it. Will likely be able to get the runner in. And there's out number 2. The throw home is going to be cut off. It's now 2-1 Overdogs. Elroy Action steps up to the plate. He has a .276 average in the playoffs. No homers, but 4 RBIs. Rufus looking to end the damage here, and he might just do that. This one's popped to second base. Kitty Kaufman under it. She'll make the grab for out number 3. But before it ends, 2 runs do come across the score. The Overdogs will take the lead here in the first, or going into the second inning. Sky Rodriguez steps up to the plate. Foul ball. .588 average in the playoffs. A homer and 5 ribbies. And this one's grounded to the second baseman, Elroy Action. He fields, throws to first, and there's out number 1. That'll bring up Linda Hand, a .250 average and an RBI. No homers, but lined up the middle for a base hit. 1 out. Hit for Linda Hand. Jude Harrell, the catcher, will step up to the plate. .545 average, 0 homers, but does have an RBI. We'll see if Linda is on the move here. And this one fouled back. Poor arm behind the dish. That one is, safe back at first base on a pickoff attempt. Samuel Perez back there. Runner is going. The throw is late. Linda Hand will steal second base. 1-1 now. Ball 2 up. The 2-1 to Jude Harrell. Inside, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch right down the middle and smacked. Oh, great stop by Rhonda Horn at third. She'll get up, fire to first, and there's out number 2. Heck of a play there to save a run. At least a runners at first and third situation, which is 1 out. But now there are 2 outs. Runner at second. Strike 1. Rufus Zumar is up. Ball 1. No hits. No RBIs. Obviously no homers. But this one up the middle for a base hit. And Victorino. She muffs it down center field. Easily scoring will be Linda Hand. That'll make it 2-2. Oh, knotted back up. Rufus Zumar helping himself out. Fouled back there. 0-1 to Kitty Kaufman. She'll line this one up the middle. Base hit. Runners at first and second now with 2 outs. Likely, though, will need an extra base hit here from Hera O'Wugliams if she wants to get an RBI. Rufus Zumar does not run well. This one's lined foul down the first base line. O'Wugliams 0 for 1. And now quickly down 0-2 here to Carrie Wayward. Just misses outside. Ball 1. Good curve. This one, fly it out to center field. Victorino will be under it and make the grab for out number 3. But not before 1 run does come home to score. It's now knotted up at 2 as we head to the bottom of the second. Ball 1 inside, and Victorino steps up to the plate. 1-1 now. And showed the ground this one to the second baseman, Kaufman. Fields, throws, out number 1. Here's Rhonda Horn. A .143 average in the playoffs. No homers and no RBIs. Strike 1. 1-1. Now this one, through the 5-6 hole, but backhanded by McStevens. He'll throw it, and there's out number 2. Great play by McStevens. 2 down. Ball 1 outside to Samuel Perez, who has a 1,000 batting average in the playoffs. No RBIs or home runs, though, but quickly 3-0. And now he'll drill this one up the middle for a base hit. Linda Hand will field it and get it into second base. 1 on, 2 out. Here's the pitcher, Carrie Wayward. And ball 1 just missed with a backdoor curve. Just like Rufus Zumar before his last at-bat, Carrie Wayward has no hits in the playoffs. Quickly down 1-2 to Rufus. Fouled back. Rufus trying to get his counterpart here. 1-2. Backdoor curve of Freezer. Strike 3. We're headed to the top of the third inning. After a bit of a two-out trouble, nothing doing for the Overdogs. Here in the top of the third, Beefcake McStevens will lead things off. He got a hit his last time. It was a homer, and now this one into right center field gap is down for a base hit. He's going to try for second base. The throw in is on the money. Out number one. Heck of a throw there from Victorino. Tried to steal a double there. Did McStevens, could not do it. So one down now for Muffin Studwick, who also got a hit in his first at-bat. 1-1. Now the count, and this will miss high again. 2-1. Lined up the middle for a base hit. So that'll put a runner on first base. Muffin Studwick, pretty good speed for Scooter Sandbrick. See if he'll try to run. And oh, first pitch here. Ball one, it's going to be in the dirt, and Samuel Perez isn't even going to try to throw it to second base. It's a stolen one for Muffin Studwick. Scooter now with a good RBI chance. Runner at second base. 2 outs account. In this one, oh my goodness, it's out to right center field. Going back. It'll hit the warning track and bounce off the wall. Victorino tried to make a diving grab, won't be able to. And Scooter's all the way into third base with a stand-up RBI triple. It's 3-2 Platypi. 1 out, and here's Sky Rodriguez. Ball one. Took advantage of a hanging breaking ball, did Scooter Sandbrick, and punished it for a triple. 3-0 now to Sky Rodriguez. The pitch, strike one. 3-1 to the third baseman. Oh my goodness. This one, up, back at the wall, caught by Robin Yu. Oh my goodness, Scooter thought it was out and was not tagging. Now he goes for home. After Kasha Iman already had the ball, but he's just forcing a throw there. Gets a throw home, but I will scamper back. Now line drive caught for out number 3 by Kasha Iman. But a run will score in the top half of the third inning despite a base running blunder. It's 3-2 heading to the bottom of the third inning. Quickly 0-2 to Kasha Iman, the leadoff hitter for the Overdogs. Whack back foul. She had a hit in her first at bat. And now puts this one into the left center field gap. Back, diving play. Oh, caught by Muffin Studwick. Caught by Studwick on the track. Oh no, Studwick, he's hurt. Oh no, it's his shoulder. That's not good. Muffin Studwick is going to have to come out of this ball game. Going in to replace him will be Rory Crowds. And it's a dislocated shoulder for Muffin Studwick on a spectacular play. That's a huge loss for the Platypi. 1-2 though, quickly to Robin Yu. And swung on a missed strike 3. The ball did hit the dirt though, so Harold will strap on the apron and do some housekeeping out at first base. Now Medina will step up to the plate. Ball one outside. 2-0. Lined up the middle. Down for a base hit. Linehan will get it back into second. There's one on with 2 outs. Sagta Song will step up to the plate. 2 outs. First pitch to him. Strike one. Checked his swing, but it still is in the zone. Pickoff attempt to first. Not in time. Another pickoff attempt, and this one, oh, by Scooter, but he will get enough of it where it won't scamper off too much. Only about a foot or two, so runner will stay put at first. 0-2, another pickoff attempt. Remember, there is no disengagement rule. This is Super Mega Baseball 3. The 0-2, checked his swing, ball one inside. The 1-2. A curve, hit right at Beefcake McStevens. He'll toss it to second base, the short way for out number 3. We head to the top of the fourth. It's 3-2 Platypi still. But a huge loss on a great play from Muffin Studwick. And now Jude Harrell hits this one up the middle. A great stop by Emin. Gets up fire to first. And there's out number 1. Rufus Zumar steps up to the plate. An RBI single in his last at bat. Now he hits this one towards the left center field gap in the air. But caught by Robin Yu. Kitty Kaufman will step up as the lineup card flips on over for the Platypi. And their streak of getting 1 run an inning might be coming to a close here. A deep fly out to center field, but well in front of the warning track. Victorino will make the grab for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Still 3-2 Platypi. And Elroy Action steps up to the plate. Foul ball down the third base line. Bit of a worm burner there. Strike 2 on a 2-seamer on the inside corner. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. And oh my goodness, Elroy flings his bat across the foul territory over the left-hand batter's box. He's down on strikes. 1-1 quickly to Yvette Victorino. 2-1. This one grounded to Kitty Kaufman. She'll range to her left, field it, pump the ball a couple times in her glove, and throw to first for out number 2. 2 down. Here's Rhonda Horn. She'll take strike 1 on the lower outside corner. See, right 2 route. That was right down the middle. The 0-2. Oh, someone grab a heat lamp. Rhonda Horn is frozen in an absolute block of ice. See, right 3 on an up and away curveball. Hera O'Wugliams now will lead things off and ground it to Elroy action for out number 1 here in the top half of the 5th inning. And Beefcake McStevens, the third baseman turned shortstop, will take ball 1 in the dirt. And yeah, it was not the regular shortstop for most of the season. Took over for Carrie Cartman here in the playoffs after just being a better defender than Cartman. And Sky Rodriguez, playing third base, was hitting well better than Cartman. So they decided to mix things up a bit over there on the left side of the diamond. And oh, this one's hit into the right center field gap in the air, but caught by Medina for out number 2. That'll bring up Rory Crowds, batting .500, no homers or RBIs. He, of course, now in the cleanup spot after taking Muffin Studwick's place, who dislocated his shoulder earlier in the game. And this is a worm burner off the glove of the shortstop, Kasha Inman. The throw to first. Not in time. It's an infield single for Rory Crowds. Now here's Scooter Sandberg, 1 for 2 with an RBI triple, though did not score when he should have on a sac fly opportunity. But 2 down now. Chance to make up for that as this one's hit into center field. Victorino tracking in, slows, makes the grab for out number 3. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Still 3-2 Platypi. Samuel Perez, who's 1 for 1, will lead things off here against Rufus Zumar. Then we would see Carrie Wayward if she's staying in the game, and then the lineup card will flip on over. But here is Samuel Perez, and he'll take strike 1. Strike 2. The 0-2 from Rufus Zumar to the Overdog catcher is on its way, and it's whacked back foul. May have gotten away with one there. 0-2. And checked his swing. Ball 1. 1-2. Strike 3. Checked his swing, but it was for naught. It caught the zone. And there's out number 1 for Carrie Wayward, who will stay in the game. And now just over the third base bag, grounds this one. Sky Rodriguez backhands, throws to first, and there's out number 2. What a play there by Sky Rodriguez. 2 down for Kasha, and now she'll hit this one to Kitty Kaufman at second. Throws to first, and there's out number 3. And it's 3 up, 3 down for Rufus Zumar here in the 5th inning. Headed to the 6th, Sky Rodriguez will step up to the plate. 0 for 1, and now whacks this one foul. Strike 2, 0-2. To the Platypi third baseman. A homer and 5 RBIs, looking to add to that here, perhaps. 3-2. The pitch. Ball 4, checks her swing. So she'll trot on to first base. And I'll bring up Linda Hand, who's 1 for 2 with a single on the day. Getting the start out there in center field over Willie Bacon. Platypi trying to add some more force to their lineup on the hitting side of things. 2-0 now to Linda Hand, and now runner is going. It's Sky Rodriguez, and oh, that's caught on the fly by Kasha Inman, and doubles off Sky Rodriguez for out number 2. 2 down on a 6-3 double play. Ball 1 inside. Jude Harrell steps up to the plate. Quickly 2-0 to him. Now this one's hit high and deep. It's headed to center field. Hey, 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 Jude! This one's out of here! A 400-foot wall scraper for his first homer of the postseason. That'll make it 4-2 Platypi. Rufus Zumar will step up, and now he flies this one to left field. And under it, and making the catch, is Robin Yu for out number 3. But not before Jude Harrell goes yard to make it 4-2 Platypi, heading into the bottom of the 6th inning. Robin Yu will be leading things off against Rufus Zumar. Batting second will be Medina. And now here is Robin Yu, 1 for 2 with a single on the day. Zumar taking the mound. Once again, he doesn't usually pitch too far into games. Strike one. This one grounded to McStevens. He'll field, throw to first. Out number one, routine. One up, one down here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. 1 for 2 with a single is Aria Medina as she steps up to the plate for her 3rd at bat against Rufus Zumar. Zumar winds, delivers, grounds this one past the diving glove of Beefcake McStevens and into center field. That'll be a 1-out base knock for Medina. Now sack to Song, who's 0 for 1 but does have an RBI. He'll step up to the plate. And he has been a bit of a pesky bat. Oh, goodness. This one's way back. And that one's high off the wall. It'll be extra bases off the left field wall for sack to Song. Just missed a homer. It hit that yellow line, and that might be the end of the line for Rufus Zumar. It will be. The Platypi will go to their pin. Kamari Roundhouse, the lefty, with a 2.25 ERA, 1 whip, and 3 strikeouts, will deliver the first pitch. Scooter Sandbrick has it, throws it home, cutting it off and trying to throw it back to first base is Jude Harold, but the bases will be juiced as Dick Berger will come in to pinch hit for Yvette Victorino. He does not have a hit, but has an RBI in the postseason. Kamari Roundhouse, by the way, features a 4-seam, 2-seam slide and curve. And this one grounded to Kitty Kaufman. She'll throw to second, turning it as McStevens. It's a double play. 4, 6, 3, roll it up. We're headed to the 7th inning. Not a run scored for the Overdogs in the 6th. And now Casper Stern will come in to play center field after Victorino was pinch hit for by Berger in the bottom half of the 6th. And now this one's a base hit to lead things off for Kitty Kaufman here in the 7th inning. Hera O'Wugliams looking to scratch a hit in that hit column. Let's see if she can. Strike one. 0 for 3 on the day. Kaufman is running. The throw to second is late. Not in time. It's a stolen base for Kitty Kaufman. Ball 2. And Kaufman's going for third. This one's grounded foul, though. O'Wugliams now 2-2. And this one up the middle. Past the diving glove Elroy action. They're going to wave home Kaufman. And Stern just throws into second base. It's 5-2. Platypi. And now Braun Thunderchump will come on in relief for Kerry Wayward. He's got a 1.69 ERA, 1.03 whip, and 8 Ks, featuring a 4-seam curve and changeup. And oh, this one's going to be hit into center field for a base hit. Beefcake McStevens makes it first and second with nobody out. For Rory Crowds, 1 for 1 on the day after coming in for Muffin Studwick. And ball 1, check to swing. The 1-0 is up the middle for a base hit. Stern will gather it in, throws in, and no play at the plate. Hera O'Wugliams is held up at third base. Bases will be juiced for Scooter Sandbrick, the exact person you want up here if you're the Platypi. Grounds this one to Elroy action. Oh, but he tries to get the runner going to second base. Cannot tag, throws it to second, tries to get the play, cannot. A runner is in. First and third with 1 out. What a boneheaded move by Elroy action. Strike one, should have thrown that one home. That's why you're in, kid. Now runner is going for second. And oh, perfect hit and run. Scooter's going to get to third base. A run's going to score. It's 7-2 Platypi with runners at the corners. Linda Hand now, who's 1 for 3. With 1 out now, we'll try to get something more going. 0-1, and runner is going. Sky Rodriguez is going to be safe at second. Now Scooter is stuck in between the bases, in between third and home in a pickle. He's going to be out. Oh no, Sky Rodriguez tries to get to third. It's a double play. Crazy, crazy top of the 7th inning. But we head to the bottom of the 7th. Now 7-2 Platypi. Kamari Roundhouse quickly 0-2 over Rhonda Horn. Strike 3 Whirlybird special from Kamari Roundhouse. Samuel Perez will step up to the plate now after a lot of excitement so far in this 7th inning. 2-0. The 2-1 whacked up the middle base hit. Goodness gracious. Perez is just absolutely destroying some baseballs right back up the middle. Now Guy Gold will come in to pinch hit for Braun Thunderchump. And Rafael Gonzalo will come in to pinch run for Perez at first base. Ball 1 outside to Guy Gold on a... Oh, pickoff attempt to first base. Not in time. 1-0. Now grounded to Kaufman. She'll field. Throw it to Beefcake. Beefcake turns it. It's a double play. 4-6-3 to end things here in this 7th inning. Brian Jaramillo will come into pitch now and face Linda Hand. He's got a 10.29 ERA, 2.14 whip, and this one's hit high into center field. Stern under it will make the grab for out number 1. She'll bring up Jude Harrell, a homer in his last at-bat. And Brian, by the way, 4 strikeouts in the postseason. Now this one's lined into left field. Base hit, fielded by Yu on a hop. Thrown back into second base. And there's now 1 down with a runner on first base for Kamari Roundhouse, who will be pinch hit for, actually, by... Is it? Oh, yes, it looks like it will be Kerry Cartman, who has a 278 average, no homers, but 4 RBIs, and now puts a jolt into this one into center field. Casper will make the grab, though, for out number 2 out there in center field. 2 down. And by the way, the repertoire for Brian Jaramillo is a 4-seam and a curveball as Kitty Kaufman steps up to the plate. And now runner is going, line into left field. It is caught by Robin Yu. And did he ever rob Kaufman of a base hit there? Goodness gracious, out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. On to pitch will be Hugh Jacobs. He has a 9 ERA, 133 whip, and will get a ground ball here, backhanded by McStevens. Throw to first in time for out number 1. Robin Yu steps up to the plate. 1 strikeout on the postseason for Jacobs, a 4-seamer, slider, and curveball in his repertoire. 1-1 now to Robin Yu. And this one lined into center field past the diving glove of Kitty Kaufman. And there's there's base runner number 1 of the inning. Hopefully that's the only base runner of the inning. 1 out for Aria Medina. 1-1 the count now. Robin Yu at first. And now, oh my goodness, it's uncanny. 4-6-3. Turn that double play. It'll end the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now, nothing doing for the Overdogs. We head to the top of the 9th inning. A 5-run lead for the Platypi. Harold Williams grounds this one to Emmett at shortstop. She'll backhand throw to first. There's out number 1. Beefcake McStevens, who's 3 for 4 on the day, including a homer, will step up to the plate and rips this one to left field deep. Robin Yu will make the grab at the fence. 2 down. Rory Crowds will step up to the plate. And now he'll check his swing. Ball 1 just outside. Popped straight up in the infield. And Brian under it. He'll make the grab for out number 3 just to the left of the mound. And now we're headed to the bottom of the 9th inning. Hugh Jacobs stays in the ballgame. And this one lined into center field. Base hit. Linda Hand diving attempt at it. Does field it cleanly and gets it into second base before it can roll to the wall and be potentially extra bases. Great play there by Linda Hand. Strike 1 now from Hugh Jacobs. Runner on first is fast. And now this one, weak pop out to second base. Kaufman will make the grab. There's out number 1. Scampering back is Song. Casper Stern up to the plate. Strike 1, getting his first at bat of the day. The 0-1, strike 2 after coming in for Victorino. The 0-2, oh my goodness, and you have to get an ice pick or something because he's a cube of ice. Frozen. Strike 1 now to Rhonda Horn. The Overdog season on the line. This one lined into center field. Base hit. So the Overdogs will continue to live just a little longer here in the postseason. Pinch hitter Anton Goodwood will come in here. And coming into pitch will be Remington Sharp to 4-seam, 2-seam slider. And now this one beat straight into the ground. Remington Sharp off the mound will make the grab. Throws to first. It's in time. The Platypi, they are conference champions. They'll be headed to the championship finals next week against the Wild Pigs. It's curtains for the Overdogs. Platypi with the victory here. 7 runs on 16 hits. Just 1 error. Overdogs, 2 runs on 10 hits. No errors. The Platypi in control of this one from the 7th inning on. Oh my goodness, what an offensive display there in the late going. The Overdogs absolutely capsizing to end their season as the Platypi take this series 3-1 over the Overdogs. The winning pitcher is Rufus Zumar, who gave a great 5 1/3 innings. Carrie Wayward will, unfortunately for her, get the loss after surrendering 6 earned runs, a couple of home runs to boot, a walk, and 12 hits. Only 6 hits, 1 earned run given up by Rufus Zumar, and he struck out 6 of the Overdog batters. And Remington Sharp just coming in there, getting the last out. And B. Pig McStevens is our player of the game. He went 3 for 5 with a homer. Rufus Zumar, a solid runner up there. And Jude Harrow, who went 2 for 4 with a homer, his first of the postseason. And goodness gracious, the Platypi, they're champions of their conference, and they're headed to the championship series for the whole league next week. But as for this week, thank you so much for tuning in to another playoff edition of Platypi Baseball. This is Cookie Cutter wishing you an amazing rest of your day, and see you next week.